Independence of the Flames. Character description: Hilda Doolittle, graceful, distracted, with a headband. She's 18. Marianne Mawr, reserved, ironic, with a tricorn hat. Scene 1, Bryn College Library. Long table, 2 chairs. Marianne Moore sketching.
Hello, is this seat taken?
No, but
Lovely. Oh, my back. I need to sit before I take the trolley. It's terrible to be a day student. I'm disintegrating here and at home. By the time I get back, I'll have missed dinner. We're in the same elocution class. I know I've been absent.
Yes, Hilda, we're in English literature and elocution together. We talked by Taylor Hall.
Oh, what must they think?
About what exactly?
My failure in elocution and mathematics. I'm an outcast here. It's my destiny to marry Ezra Pound. Everyone hates Ezra, but he bids me to live. He writes. He wrote this little book of poems and gives me armloads of books to read. Greek, Latin, and even yoga books. I hate poetry. I love poetry. I hate Ezra. I love Ezra.
I too hate poetry. I too am failing English literature. Miss Donnelly castigates me for using slang and said my essay was a litany of quotations. Why write it again if it's already been said?
Lost and torn and embittered by loneliness, I must choose between Ezra and Bryn Mawr. I'm a disappointment to my father. He's a great astronomer. He's always thinking of the heavens, nothing closer than the moon. How about your father? Is he imposing? Is your mother erased?
I never saw my father. I do not care to discuss the matter. My mother and brother and I lived with my grandfather until he died when I was 5. He saw the Battle of Gettysburg from his basement window. I had a pet alligator. Yes, I am enamored about enamored animals, asexually, I assure you.
I want to have a great sea garden. What I need is to live alone by the sea in Point Pleasant, New Jersey, with a great hound. I will not find peace until I do. I want the sea. I want to get up into a canoe and say, "We're love, sea."
I prefer the zoo. Mother Warner and I are the happiest people on earth. That's what we tell each other. We laugh and work and call each other Badger, Ratty, Mole. Right now, I'm Uncle, or if they're mad at me, I'm Aunt Fang.
Ezra calls me Dryad. We spend a lot of time in the woods. He's a genius. My father called Ezra a vagabond, but he writes. He wrote me this book of poems. Read this one. I trust your judgment. I do read your poems in the tip of a bob, Marianne. I especially liked your story called The Discouraged Poet. Here, read this one aloud.
Dominia, my lady is tall and fair to see. She swayeth as a poplar tree when the wind bloweth merrily. Her eyes are grey as the grey of the sea, not clouded much to trouble me when the wind bloweth merrily. Your Ezra Pound writes like a medieval princeling and is wonderfully in love with you. My mother would not like Ezra or these poems one little bit. What does your mother say? Do you tell your mother everything?
Do you tell your mother everything? My mother thinks I'm an odd duckling. She sits in the dark and knits because my father says he needs all the light for his work. She used to sing so beautifully, but she has not since my father said, "What is that noise?" No, never sing again, not even in church. Have you ever felt suffocated by all these trees? Trees wall one in. I want to climb through the walls of no visible dimension. I have to get out of Pennsylvania before I get rooted in the moss.
Do you write or draw at all, Hilda? You should. It helps tremendously. I write and write to my mother. That's all I want to do. I could not eat for weeks when I arrived at Bryn Mawr until my mother made me work harder and liked it. I'll write to her about your predicament. She'll know what to do. Tell me what you're feeling, Hilda. What is happening?
I do write poems. Ezra does not like them. I'm lost, Marianne. There are no words yet created for what I'm feeling.
That's my presentation. I plan to follow them all along and make this into a short play, like a 10-page play. Thank
That's
you.
wonderful. I love
Thank
the
you.
collaboration.
Yes, thank you. I'm sorry I took
No, you're good. I love the intertextuality and how much